YouTube? What's up, man? It's your boy Steve out the night. Hey. Alright, man. Hey, man, I want to come to you with another video because I did a video not too long ago about, me as a truck driver. This video, I wanted to kind of go in depth of like what to expect, like for the newcomers. If you just trying to get into it, you don't know what to expect. You don't, what I'm saying, you don't pretty much know anything as far as like trucking goes. So I just want to give you a little insight, kind of what to expect. So I've been doing this for almost 3 years. Not yet, just almost. Got my 3 year goal, hey. But man, when I first came in, I kind of had a little bit insight because I had 3 other cousins that were driving. They're kind of a little older than me, maybe 4 or 5 years. So they kind of ran the game to me. You know what I'm saying? When I was going to college and everything, they'll sometimes come stop by in town and come say hi, and they'll kind of show me the truck and show me everything, and they also show me the check. You know what I'm saying? That kind of intrigued me. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, they got to travel, something I've always wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? Being young, when I was younger, man, I didn't travel a lot, you know what I'm saying? Man, so far I've been, so far I've been driving trucks, man, I've been to almost every state in this country. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, what to expect? Okay, let's just say, okay, for example, if you or somebody, you don't know anything, right? You're just fresh out the gate. Nobody's told you anything. I want to say, expect to be challenged, man. This is a challenging job. You know what I'm saying? Very challenging. You know what I'm saying? It's also rewarding. But when I say challenging, I mean expect to, be, what I'm saying, at your full potential. Because, you're going to be full throttle in this job. If you're out here to make the money, you're out here to get it. You know what I'm saying? Out here to make a living. You're going to be full throttle. Like, you're going to be at it. So, expect to be 100. Like, when you come here, when you get on the truck, when you come from home, expect to just go hard. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I see. Guys that make the most money, because I've noticed that the guys that are always complaining that are like, man, I'm not making enough. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't know if this is for me, man. They're usually spending a whole lot of time at home. So they're like always at home. I look around and they're like, yeah, man, I just came off of home time again. I just had to stop by the house for a minute, Like, that they're always at home. Being at home is not gonna bring you know what I'm saying? It's comfortable, but it's not gonna pay the bills. Wind this window up. Too much noise. It's not gonna pay the bills. Like, as these wheels aren't turning, you're not earning. So, be expect to go hard. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, that kind of challenged me when I first started is I didn't expect to be so homesick. Oh man, you talking about missing your family, man. Phew, that was the longest month of my life, man. Like, it was long. It was long, man. Oh my goodness, I didn't expect that, to miss my family that much, because you know, you're out here, you know what I'm saying. You're traveling. You know, you're not seeing the same faces every day like you used to. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of, man, you get real homesick. So, I would say after your first, I meant to say after you finish trucking school and your first month, you know, out on the road. I mean, you're gonna be homesick. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta stay focused. You gotta know what you're doing it for. You gotta know that it's a purpose. You know what I'm saying? And it's not gonna last long. You know what I'm saying? A month goes by like that. You know what I'm saying? It goes by quick. You won't even notice, dude. I didn't even notice. Like, they told me in orientation. They told me in orientation that I would be out with a mentor.
A new message has arrived.
For 4 to 6 months, 20,000 miles or whatever come first. I was out for not 4 to 6 months, 4 to 6 weeks, or 20,000 miles, whatever come first. I was out for 6 weeks. Man, you talking about the longest 6 weeks. So, like I said, man, just expect that. You know what I'm saying? That trucking school, I want to get into that real quick. Trucking school, it was intense, you know. But man, the trucking school I went to in Dallas, like I said, man, great trucking school, Continental Truck Driving Academy. Great school. Check them out if you live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Check them out. You know what I'm saying? Great people, man. Hands on. You know what I'm saying? The most part of the most thing I love about the Continental, you know, that I didn't see from my first truck driving school, is we had fun while we were learning, man. We laughing, talking, telling jokes, and at the same time we're getting hands-on training. You know what I'm saying? And they just added that fun into it, which made it more exciting. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of, you know, help it fly by, you know, a little faster also. So, you know, I went to truck driving academy separate from, you know, the normal truck driving academy at the companies. You know, so by the time I reached the company, I've already had my license. I've already had everything squared. I'm just ready to go. So, you know, truck driving academy, you know, just take it easy. You know what I'm saying? It goes by quick, man. You know, that's one thing I learned being behind the truck. You know, time flies, man. Like, time flies. You know what I'm saying? So, what else? So yeah, truck driving academy. So, if you want to just try, you know, a good school in Dallas-Fort Worth, Continental, you know, truck driving academy. I know, but you can also, if you know, you don't have the money to pay for that. You know, a lot of people just, hey, you know, don't have it. You know, times are hard. I get it. Go to trucking school, you know, with a company. You know, there's some great companies out there that you know, that, you know, give great training. They have great mentors. They work with you on the finances, work with you with getting home. You know, if you get homesick, like, I didn't, you know, I heard, like, because my first company was Swift. So, I would hear guys, you know, tell me how good the academy was, and tell me, you know what I'm saying, you know, how, you know, you get the hands-on training at Swift. You know, so if you're looking for a good company to start at, I would say Swift. They're nationwide. They're all over, man. You know, I know there's a academy in Dallas. There's one in Memphis, California. That's the three I know about. But they're all over, man. They fly you in, or some guys I think heard get flown in, or they put you on a bus. They house the hotel, they feed you, and you get great training, man, with great people, man. They're a good company to start out with. Number one, because they're great. The training program is great. But number two is the mentor program. After you finish with your training and you're ready to go out and show you off your skills and see what you got, they have great mentors, man. Man, my mentor was great, man. Gabriel, that guy was that shit. Excuse my language. That guy was the man when it came to mentoring. Man, he taught me everything you need to know about things. I was like, why do I need to know this? Like, I would always say that about the things. Some of the things he was teaching me. He would teach me things. I'd be like, what? Dude, I don't even think that's going to be an issue. Like, what? That guy knew what he was talking about, man. Everything he taught me, everything he told me, I experienced it. Most of the things I was, complaining about, man, I end up experiencing it more than once, man. You know what I'm saying? That guy was the bomb when it came to mentoring, because he worked with you. You know what I'm saying? He knows what he's talking about. So Swift has a lot of mentors like that. So give him a try. If you're looking for a program that's free of cost up front, and they work with you on paying it back, and then for the most part, if you work with them for a year, it's free. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only obligation with paying them back is work with them for 1 year and it's free. So I would say give Swift a try if you're looking for a great company. So what else? Mentor program. Swift had they got good jobs. You know what I'm saying? When you finish the mentor program, I started over the road after I left. With the mentor, I did over the road for a few months. It was kind of it was a real test for me. So I ended up doing, after about 3 months, I ended up going into their dedicated account. It was a Sears account. So I was usually home like every other day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still making good money. I was still making good. And most of the runs would be maybe at most 400 miles. At most. Maybe 500. You know what I'm saying? And I was usually home like every other day. You know what I'm saying? So, because I was really homesick in my beginning of trucking. You know what I'm saying? I was really homesick. But at the time, I worked at it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of got you get adjusted to it. So, it comes and then it goes. So, but that was just one thing. But, yeah, man, they got good positions. You got dedicated, got over the road. If you feel like you got what it takes already, they got team. They got, what else? They got regional, I think. Yeah, regional, dedicated. But, and also, after 6 months with them, you get to be a mentor. Or you can do your lease purchase. So that's good. You get to do a lease purchase after 6 months of driving with them. That was a good thing. More money. You know what I'm saying? So you could, that would be something to think about. So that's what to expect. You know what I'm saying? I would say, you know, your first year, I wouldn't, I wouldn't, I don't want you to expect to, okay, my first year of trucking, man, I'm gonna make some good money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is good money. Don't get me wrong. I say my first year I was making between 35 to 40,000 my first year. You know, but after that it went up. It went up. You shoot up. You know, expect to make around 35 to 40,000 your first year coming out of truck driving school. You know what I'm saying? But you really, it's, you know, that first year, you know, about the first 2 years, I would just try to get the experience, because you don't really start making your good money until after 2 years. So, like you start out making about 33 cents a mile. You know, most companies, you know, coming out of school. But after about your second year, you start getting offers for 45 cents and up. You know what I'm saying? After 2 years. So I would just that first year just try to drive, you know, just have fun, just make your money, you know what I'm saying, and work at it, you know. Practice makes perfect. Keep working at it your first year, you know what I'm saying. Your second year, you know what I'm saying. Now for me, my second year, I wasn't with Swift. My second year, I ended up, you know, going to this other company. But like, again, I was making more than I was at Swift. So your second year, you still go up a little bit more. It's about 40 to 45,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? Your second year. But you know, like I said, you're just trying to get the experience. So take it slow. You know what I'm saying? Take it steady. You know, don't try to work yourself to death. You know what I'm saying? Just have fun, make your money, and you know what I'm saying, and love what you do, man, and be good at it. You know, be the best. You know what I'm saying? But after that second year, man, that's when companies, they're fighting for you. You know what I'm saying? Companies, man, they call, I want, come here, You get calls all day, every day, man. I think one day I got like 6 calls in one day, man, from 6 different companies. You know what I'm saying? All together, man, it's like over 20 something calls from 20 different companies, man. So, that second year, I mean that third year, you know, after you got your 2 years under your belt, man, you good, man. You good, man. So so I say, like, after your second year, expect to make 50,000 and up, easily 50,000 and up. Right now, yeah, I'm at 72. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, you gotta work at it. You know what I'm saying? You work at it, you'll move on up, man. After your 2 years, man. So, like I was saying, man, if you want to become a truck driver, and you know what I'm saying, those are the things to expect. You know what I'm saying? Those are just some of the things, you know. But those are the main important things, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, expect after, you know, your first and second year, you're just trying to get the experience, you know what I'm saying? Don't just expect to make this, you know, just make a certain amount, you know what I'm saying? Just get your experience, you know, have fun. I got a little something on, man. Have fun, love what you do, and practice makes perfect. Get better at it. And I'm telling you, man, I seen guys, man, I worked with some guys, man, 50 cents a mile, you know. So that's 80,000 a year, you know what I'm saying? So that's after 5 years. You know what I'm saying? You know, so man, but they got companies out here like flatbed, and that's another thing. You know, after you 2 years, and you decide, hey, you know, I want to try something else instead of dry van. You know, yeah, you know, try. I worked at this company, flatbed company, Melton. They're a great company, man. Great company, flatbeds. You know, my first check was $1,600. You know what I'm saying? And that was my first time ever making that much. You know, for a week. So, specialized freight, even more money. Refrigeration, more money. Flatbed, even more money. Tanker, hazmat, top notch. That's you making that bread. You hauling hazmat, anything hazmat, you making that bread. I think the top line is you know, top of the line is heavy haul and oversized load. Those guys, man, those guys make bank. Make bank. Ooh, those guys make bank. I worked with a guy, he recently got out of the heavy haul, you know. He was trying to be home more with his wife. He was tired of being out, you know, for months. You know, those guys are out for like sometimes 2-3 months at a time, you know, because it takes the load so long to get where it's going, you know, with the permits and stuff like that. So those guys, they stay out for a long time, but they make good money. I think those guys are making, you know, as a company heavy haul driver, like $100,000. You know what I'm saying? So those guys are making bank. Like, that's like in this field, that's like that's not top notch for a company drivers to be a heavy haul driver. You know, besides an owner operator, heavy haul, they're kind of up there. So man, those are like some of the things. Like, if you trying to make that good money, you know what I'm saying, after you get your few years, those are some of the positions to expect, man. So yeah, man, if you guys got any questions or anything, man, just hit me up in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Just feel free, you know what I'm saying? If I left anything out, hit me up. I'm pretty sure I did. Hit me up in the comment section, guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'd be happy to help you if you have any questions. Or if not, I'll look it up, and I'll probably get back with you on my next video. So, man, until next time, guys, man, you guys have a blessed day, man. God bless you guys. You know what I'm saying? Be safe, man. And as always, I'll see you next time.